Hey guys, Ryan Trainer again with Toyota Slidell, going over the display navigation, display audio with navigation in Entune. I just went over the navigation settings. I now want to go over with the Entune settings that you have with it. So we're going to kind of pass up the map here and show you the Pandora, weather, Bing, iHeartRadio, fuel prices, movietickets.com, opentable.com, sports, stocks, traffic. All those being apps that you can get through the Entune system. I have it on my car, and that's what I'm currently doing it on, and I just want to show all of you how you can benefit from this. You remember, you get this 3 years free with Toyota, so you might as well utilize it because it is pretty awesome. I no longer have CDs in my car. I can get to places. I can make reservations. I can buy movie tickets within my car. Pretty neat. But once a sales associate sets you up on the myentune.com website, you can basically plug in your phone or use your phone through this system, and you can get things such as Pandora. If you click on that, it'll load your Pandora settings on there, and it'll play basically your own radio stations however you want to set it up. I know most of you probably have a Pandora account. I know I use mine all the time, and that's why I don't have CDs in my car anymore. But once it loads and brings it up, I'll show you some benefits to it. Just give it a second. As you can see, you have your album cover there. It'll give you your song, the album name, and the band by its who it's by. As you can see here, I liked it, so it'll play it more often, and I can also dislike it if I don't like the song, and it'll play it a lot less, if at all. You can see here that this signal right here is your skips. You have up to 6 skips with this. You can skip through 6 songs, and then other than that, it kind of holds you to that one song until you go to a different source or change another station. You can pause the song if you want to and play it again. It'll give you your time through it as well. You can press your options button from this screen. You can see here that you say create a new station. You can create a new station. You can go to your stations from this setting. You say I'm tired of this song, and believe me, it won't play it again. As you can see, I have the higher quality radio on. It's definitely a neat feature. Definitely plays it a lot clearer. So that is an option that I would take advantage of. Create new station. As you can see, if I press that, I can go in and create my own station by entering an artist or song. I enter that in, and it'll pop up as a new station and start playing right away. I can go to my stations or your stations. You can see here that I have it on Chevelle radio, and that's who is playing. I can also have it on a quick mix, which will play a list of your songs by artist or by the song that you put on there. And you can delete them, and that's what this insignia here is for. And you can scroll through, and you can see why I don't have any CDs, because I have all my favorite bands loaded up and ready to go. Ready for a nice road trip. You press I'm tired of this song. I don't want to press that for you, but it'll just come up and say the song won't play again for another 6 months or so. I'm going to press back. From here, you can also go to your source button. You press the source, and as you can see, I'm on Pandora right now, but you can also immediately go to AM radio, FM, satellite, your CD player, whatever's plugged through your iPod if you want to do iTunes on your phone. Or you can do the Bluetooth streaming as well if you have a phone that streams Bluetooth like iPhones or anything like that. Okay, I'm going to go back to Pandora. Back to the screen. That's basically it, all that you can see from this. I'm going to skip right here right now, and you can see it'll buffer for a little bit and come up with the next song. And as you can see, it'll say 1 of 6 and let you know that it's moved on to the next song and you only have so many songs left to skip. But you can always press source. Sorry. Go back to Pandora. Press options. Go to your stations. And I want to switch it to the quick mix to play a mixture of all the radio stations I have created. It'll buffer again. And it gets me back to the 0 out of 6 stations on there. So that's the Pandora app. It's very neat, very useful. I always use it. It's awesome. I can skip my stations. I can keep it on the genre that I like to listen to in my car. So I'm going to press the apps button. It brings me to my navigation. If I press it again, it'll bring me back to my list of applications that I can use. And I'm going to go and use the weather. We'll go in order here. Weather is really neat because it'll give you today's forecast as well as a 5-day forecast or weekly forecast, and then you can also search radar. It'll give you a radar picture of where you're located. As you can see, once it's loaded up, it'll give you the current weather forecast. You can go to forecast and it also gives you your weekly forecast, as you can see, from your current position. That's where the location is at. Okay, it'll give you the high, low, and precipitation percentage. Gives you a nice little depiction there of what the weather is going to be like. If you press radar map, which this is a really, really neat feature done by Entune. I always knew it'd come to this with the technology that we have. But as you can see there, you have your radar map and the weather that's coming. As you can see, we got some bad weather coming this way. But if I want to zoom in and see a little bit closer, if I press it 3 times, I'm located right at St. Tammany Parish, which is Slidell, Louisiana. And it gives you pretty good general location, letting you know that the rain and weather is by the I-12, I-10 Baton Rouge area, and coming this way, I'm sure. But that's a really neat feature for weather. Lets you know what you're looking forward to. As you can see right now, I have 2 applications pulled up, and just like on your iPhone or your Android or whatever, you always, if you open up an application, if you want to close that out, you can go back and close it out. If not, it's still going to be running, which in turn, uses up your data. So there is a way that you can shut this off, just like your iPhone or Android or whatever you use. You press this little note insignia. As you can see, it'll tell me which one's running, and I can press close, and it'll stop Pandora. So